Hi guys, today I just want to talk about how unique we all are. We are all very, very unique. Um, I've often talked to friends, and I must say, sometimes even through my personal experience, we sometimes tend to compare ourselves with others and feel somehow like we are inadequate or the other person is better than me and all that. But I just want to encourage you guys, we are all really unique. And it starts with the point that nobody on this earth has the same fingerprints like you do. That's just how unique you are. No one on this planet of 8 billion plus, I think, is as no one has the same fingerprints. That's just how unique you are. And therefore, you do not need to compare yourself with another person. I know that sometimes as humans we tend to do that. And that stems from the fact that we have been told that for you to be a somebody, you have to have a lot of money, or you have to have this and that tangible thing, or you have to have a certain educational standard, or you have to come from a certain country, you have to be of a certain race, you have to be tall or thin or whatever. There's some certain standards that people have set, and sometimes the media also plays a big role in this, trying to convince us that we can only be important when we have this or that. And that's why, if we don't have that, we think like, okay, there's something wrong with me, I'm not as good as the other person. And I know that in different cultures there are like different standards. In some cultures it's like if you have a lot of like cattle or whatever, then you're rich, or that then you're important. In other cultures you know it's the amount of money you have. But the thing is, we are all very, very unique. You are so unique just as you are. No one else has the same fingerprints as you. That's just how unique you are. The truth is, and I read this in a book called Psycho Cybernetics from Dr. Maxwell Maltz. I like the way he describes it. He says the truth is, you are neither superior nor are you inferior. You are just you, and you have no competition in this entire world, because there's no one else on this planet of 8 billion plus. No one else looks exactly like you. No one else has exactly the same features like you. Not even your mom, not even your dad. You are so unique, and so you do not need to compare yourself with others. And one thing I know is that no one, absolutely no one, can make you inferior without your permission. That means if you have inferiority complex towards another person, it's because you have allowed that person to make you feel inferior. No one on this planet can make you feel inferior without your permission. And I don't care what color your skin is. I don't care how much money you have in the bank. I don't care what kind of car you drive. You are unique just as you are. No one else looks like you. No one else is like you. You are so unique, and you have certain uh, gifts that other people do not have. And that's why we should stop comparing ourselves with others. Of course, like when I was in schools, I remember there's a guy who was sitting next to me, and he was so good, for example, in mathematics, and I felt inferior. Of course, in that um, in that area, of course, he was superior in that sense that he was better in mathematics. But as a human being, he was neither superior nor inferior. We all have different gifts, and that's why we need to stop comparing ourselves with others. And I just want to encourage you today, just as you are, just as God created you, just as you are such a unique person. No one else is like you. You will only feel inferior if you compare yourself with to others. And that's where the problem starts. Like we compare ourselves. We think like, okay, I don't have as much money as my neighbor. I don't have the kind of hair my girlfriend has. And you don't need to do that. You don't need to do all that. You are unique. You have unique features. And you are the writer of your own story. And you better choose to write a good story, like telling yourself, I am unique, I am strong, I am able, because you are. I just want to encourage you with those few words. Take care.